close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to my review of Arsenal versus Leeds. Listen, I hope you're all keeping safe and well on this Wednesday evening. Yeah, listen, it was a very interesting game yesterday. Very, very interesting game. I think the best way I can sum it up is we probably just take the win and move on. It wasn't a great performance. Listen, neither team I thought played brilliantly, but in the first half, I thought Leeds controlled the ball better than us. I thought they managed to cause us a few problems, especially from corners. You know, when we would take a corner, they would always seem to have an outlet for counter attacking us, and I thought they'd done that quite well, and I don't think we really got a grip of that. Also, the lack of press in the first half wasn't was noticeable. You know, we didn't really press the ball. We didn't really have intensity or energy in that first half. I thought it was pretty poor. Listen, we could harp on about the starting lineup. When I saw the starting lineup, I was like, what is this guy doing? You know, we're playing players like Kolasinac, Maitland-Niles, El Neni, and Nketiah, and Cedric Suarez. When I see us play that kind of team, I was like, listen, it's going to be a rough evening. It's going to be a very, very difficult evening. And it was a difficult evening. We made it more difficult than it needed to be. I see a lot of people be positive and see this as a positive result, but I sort of look on it as think that I sort of look on it and think that we probably could have made easier work of that. And certain players played that I didn't think warranted a place in the starting lineup. Like Kolasinac, he's not in the future plans. So why are we playing him? Why are we playing him? In a Carabao Cup game when you've got players like Nuno Tavares who could come in. You know, we've seen with Tavares that he's caused us. He's caused opposition some real problems every time he's played. And the thing I like about Tavares is he's always fearless. He's always, every time he gets the ball, he's just running and he brings energy to the team. But no, he went with Kolasinac. And I thought that was a big mistake. And then again up front, Eddie Nketiah. Why is he playing Nketiah? Why not Balogun? Listen, Nketiah is probably going to leave in January. He's probably going to go in the summer or in January. So why is he playing? Why not play Balogun? So yeah, a few question marks over last night's performance. And I think we have to look at the performances now. I don't think it's good enough just going, oh, well, we got the win. You know I said at the top of the video, we take the win and move on, but we need to start questioning the performances more, because we've only had the performance in the first half against Spurs, which was great. The performance against Aston Villa was fantastic. And then we just do what we usually do and then follow that up with a crap performance. And I just think we need to start looking now to see consistently good performances on a more consistent basis. Because at the moment, I don't think we're doing that. I think we are properly struggling to find any level of consistency. And I think that's a real worry. Listen, I know we won, and there will be people out there saying, listen, we won, we just take the win. You know, we won, you know, we're into the quarterfinals, because we are into the quarterfinals. So, you know, we have to be thankful about that. You know, the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, quarterfinals, then we got the 2 semis, and then we got the final. So potentially 4 games, and we win the Carabao Cup. Listen, we're going to meet Man City at some point, because they always do really well in the Carabao Cup. But I think we've now got to start questioning the performances. And, you know, listen, Leicester is the bigger game. I sort of accept that. Leicester is the more important game. If we can get a win against Leicester, then I think, you know, we'll make some real progress in the league. Because that's what I thought as well. When I saw the starting lineup, I looked at this team and I looked at the players that were playing. I was like, okay, I wasn't happy with it, but I can see what he's trying to do, resting our key players ahead of Leicester. I know Smith Rowe played last night, and Ben White played, but genuinely he rested our key players. You know, Ramsdale wasn't there. You look at the back line, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Tierney wasn't in there. And then you look further forward, you know, Saka was rested. Aubameyang was rested. So I sort of kind of get what he was trying to do. I get it a little bit. But at the same token, he could have picked players that are a part of the future instead of picking players that clearly are not going to be here. And that's a worry. I've got to be honest, that's a worry for me. That's a massive worry that he's still picking these types of players, that he's still reverting to type. And look, we're into the next round. We're into the next round, and that's all we can hope for, really. Listen, the draw is not till Saturday, so we don't know who we're going to get in the draw. So we could get, depending on who gets through tonight, because I know there's a round of Carabao Cup fixtures tonight, but depending on who gets through tonight, we could end up getting one of the big teams. You know, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham are still there. So listen, it's going to be a difficult quarter-final, whoever we get. Can we go all the way in this cup? I'm not so sure. I'd like to think that we could go maybe to the semis, but I don't know. Can we win it? Probably not. I still think we're a bit short. Do I think that we should prioritize this cup over the league because it's our only chance of trophies? You know, this and the FA Cup? Probably not. I'm one of these people that I'd rather see us have a good run in the league and get higher up the table and finish as high as we can this season. That's my aim. I'm not really fussed about a trophy, and I know that sounds really bad. Listen, the thing with me, right, yeah, with Carabao Cups and FA Cups, what it does is it's great. If we win it, it's fantastic. Great to win a trophy, day out at Wembley, fantastic. But what it also does, and this is my honest opinion, it papers over a lot of cracks. So we win a trophy, and then everybody forgets about the shit season we've had in the league because we've won a trophy and everyone's had a day out. And that worries me. That's why I'm not really too fussed about trophies this season, because I think it's more important that we finish higher in the league as we can possibly can. Maybe in top 6. I don't think we can get top 4. I think we're a little bit short to get into that top 4. But certainly I think we've got a good enough squad to get into that top 6. And when you look at the teams around us that are struggling at the moment, Man United, Tottenham, teams that we're probably competing against, they're both struggling right now. So if we put a consistent run together, we could possibly get as high up that league as we can possibly can. Listen, we ain't going to challenge Liverpool, Man City or Chelsea. They're too far ahead of us. They've got a much better squad than us. So that's where I'm at with this competition. I just, the way I look at this competition, it's a distraction, and I don't think we need any distractions. I said it before the season. Before the season finished last season, I said that when we got knocked out of the Europa League, listen, I was bitterly disappointed that we got knocked out of the Europa League to Villarreal. I said, listen, we had a chance to go to a final. We had a chance to maybe get back into the Champions League. Obviously, that was our ultimate aim. But I was bitterly disappointed. But what I did say at the end of that, and what I did say at the end of the season, is that having no Europa League football, it will be less distractions so we can focus on the league. I feel like this Carabao Cup competition, if we go far in it, it's just going to be another distraction. And, we run the risk of getting injuries and upsetting our league campaign. And it will be the same with the FA Cup. Listen, I get why people would want to win it. I get why people would want to win that trophy. But for me, if we win that trophy, or even if we win the Carabao Cup, it's just going to paper over the cracks. Because I can tell you what's going to happen. We'll get as far into that Carabao Cup competition. We'll get as far into that competition. We'll maybe get to a final and we'll probably win it. Maybe not if we come up against Man City. And then, our league form's going to dip, and then everyone will turn to the FA Cup to be a distraction. Then we could get far in the FA Cup. Then we could win the FA Cup, and then again it'll be a distraction, and everyone will have forgotten about the poor league form. And look, we've seen it time and time again, haven't we? We've seen it time and time again with this team. We've seen the distractions, and I don't want any distractions. I want our league campaign. I want us to finish as high as we can in the league, because I think that's more important for where we are as a club and for where we need to be, because finishing 8th the last 2 seasons is not good enough. And I think we need to finish higher, and I think that should be our aim. I think we should put trophies for this season, and I'm probably going to get a lot of people in the comments disagreeing with me, but I think we need to put trophies on the back burner for this season, just to kind of get into a better position where we can challenge for the real big trophies that we want to challenge for. And I'm not saying we're going to do that in 1 season or 2 seasons. It's going to take an awful long time to do that. But it's going to be interesting. It is really going to be interesting. Listen, guys, I'm going to keep this short and sweet tonight. But thank you to everybody that's tuned in. I really appreciate all you guys that supported the channel. Remember, keep smashing that like button. Keep subscribing. And listen, I will be back at some point either tomorrow or Friday for the preview of the Leicester game. All take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch you very soon.